Someone told me about this thing called non-binary and they, them, and all these things. And I was like, oh my God, this is a place where I can exist. And it was magical. People don't realize this about me because when I first brought out Latch with Disclosure, I think I was trying to impress all the straight guys around me. So I would be wearing jeans and a t-shirt and a bomber jacket. Like, it was all edited down. But from the age of 15 to 18, so during school, in a Catholic school, I wore all female clothing. Like,
really?
Yes, for 4 years. It was leggings, huge fur coats, full makeup for 3-4 years. And so, like, the recent changes in my life with all these, with Unholy and this album I've brought out, and everyone's telling me how amazing it is that to see me finally be myself. It's quite interesting because I'm like, I'm actually just returning to what I was when I was a teenager, and it was my 20s and moving to London is where it kicked the gay out of me in a way, because I was just exhausted when I moved to London with walking around in makeup and leggings, because it was tiring. The staring was tiring. The comments in the queer bars were tiring. And then it got physically I got physically hurt one time, and then I just stopped wearing makeup and stuff. So
you got physically hurt? You mean somebody attacked you?
Someone hit me in the street. Yeah, when I was 18. And
because you were in leggings and makeup?
Yes. Yeah.
Sam.
Yeah, it was crazy. And then that made me just like edit all that stuff out of my wardrobe. And then that's literally like months later, that's when I met Disclosure, Jimmy, all these people. And they met me with just jeans and a t-shirt singing. And then suddenly all these doors started opening. And I was like, whoa.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's fascinating.
Well, let's go back to you just saying in Catholic school that you wore leggings and makeup. How is that allowed?
Well, I was sixth form, so like 16 plus. The uniform stopped, and so we had to wear suits. But I used to like embroider the suits. I'd have these huge flowers made that would be the big carry flowers that would be on my suits. Full I'd be put in detention all the time for the amount of makeup I was wearing. It was yeah, it was wild. But I remember feeling so like punk. It was incredible.
Well, it was punk.
Yeah.
It absolutely was punk. But for Sam Smith at 16, 17 years old, it was authentic.
Yes.
As what you were living in your moment, which was fabulous. You had a family that encouraged it.
Mm-hmm.
That is the blessing, the biggest blessing of all.
Oh God. Yeah.
There must have been a return.
Yeah.
Because Sam Smith that we know today has been reborn. Do you think that was through your coming out as non-binary that you found, I hate to use that term, but like refound yourself? Does that sound fair?
Yeah, oh, totally. I think that I needed to, I've always been non-binary. I've always been queer, and I always felt that way. And my mum knows this, and when I found the words, I can't believe just how late I found the words. I was 25, 26, and someone told me about this thing called non-binary and they, them, and all these things. And I was like, oh my God, this is a place where I can exist. And it was magical. It was very, very stressful and scary. But the minute I found those words and found this community, my inner peace was just still for the first time in years, and it was incredible. Wow. But the thing is, before that time when I was dressing mask and had my suits on and doing that whole thing, I don't look back at that time as a hiding. I think I was also exploring my masculinity, because I never had any straight male friends growing up as a kid. And when I hit 19 and started meeting all these guys in the music industry, it was exciting to play around with like my male drag clothes. Sure. Do you know what I mean? Like it was.
That's what it is.
Yeah, it was exciting to look look a bit like a straight guy and go into a gay bar and and look like that. And then people started looking at me different. I started having sex and I started to like get boyfriends and all this stuff. So it was needed.